welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial and family law firm of Berkman, Botker, Newman, and Shine, with offices in New York City, Westchester, and Long Island. And today, my special guest is Stephen Turman of Turman Legal Solutions, PLLC. So, Stephen, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
Well, thank you, Michael. I really appreciate you having me here as a guest.
Stephen, tell me, what is Turman Legal Solutions, PLLC, and what's your role in the firm?
Well, Michael, I'm a trial attorney and an appellate advocate. I specialize in the area of trust and estates litigation. I also do some commercial litigation. While there are many attorneys that specialize in estate planning, there's a much smaller group of attorneys that specialize in trust and estates litigation. So I am fortunate to be one of those few people. After practicing for large law firms for over 22 years, I founded a boutique firm called Turman Legal Solutions PLLC about a year ago, so that I can provide the same level of services that I provide to my large firm clients, but do it with a more cost-effective business model that allows me to provide those same services at more reasonable rates.
Okay. So, Stephen, you know I'm a matrimonial and family law attorney. When would my clients most often require your services?
Well, Michael, I think our practices have quite a bit of overlap in the sense that we are both involved in litigations that relate to sensitive family disputes. Yours may be between a husband and a wife or two spouses. And mine are often brothers and sisters, children and step parents, aunts and nieces and nephews. The length of and depth of family disputes and squabbles can vary, but they all kind of have common thread, and that's emotional decision making. To your question though, is when should your clients give an attorney like me a call? Well, if there's an issue involving, let's say there's a dispute over an insurance policy that, let's say fortunately, people often get divorced and they forget to transfer over the name of the beneficiary on an insurance policy, and they leave it in their ex-wife's name. And 10 years later, they die, and their ex-wife gets a lot of money that should have probably gone to the kids or to a new spouse. And those could become issues. So, depending on circumstances, that might be something I could help with.
So, Stephen, what would be the best way for a prospective client or other professional like myself to contact you?
Well, you can certainly give me a call. My telephone number is 516-266-6101. I'm available by email at sturman, that's STURMAN, at turmanlegal, TURMANLEGAL.com, or you can reach me through my website, Turman Legal Solutions, TURMANLEGALSOLUTIONS.com. And I
Perfect.
can get back to my clients or anybody who calls me within 30 minutes. And if I can't, there's going to be a good reason, and I'll let you know.
Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. So, Stephen Turman, we have now come to the most important part of our show, and that happens to be the question of the week. So, Stephen Turman, this is your question of the week. If you had to marry any fictional character, who would you choose and why?
That's a tough question. I like it. Let's see. I think I would have to marry Wonder Woman,
Ooh,
especially the Linda Carter version of Wonder Woman. So I'm kind of dating myself there,
yeah.
but that's just a personal preference. But I'll tell you why. First of all, I love the fact that she's a strong woman. She's bright, in fact, brilliant. She's has a strong physique. Probably kick my butt 20 ways to Sunday. And since I'm a straight shooter, if she throws her lasso of truth around me, she won't be disappointed with the answers.
I love it. I love it. That is an incredible answer. And Stephen Turman, you have said it all. You are litigating family estate rights one day at a time.
That's
And I
exactly
want to,
right.
and I want to thank you for being a wonderful guest on 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thanks a lot, Michael. It's a pleasure to be on your podcast with you, and thank you so much for having me as a guest. I appreciate it.
No problem.